What's going on, crypto miners, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today we have a full day working over at my crypto mining shed. So I thought, let's go ahead and bring you guys along. But before we do, of course, stop for a little coffee. All right, here we are. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome, happy to have you. This is my ASIC mining crypto shed here at my electrician's house. Actually, we've partnered on this shed here, and to give you guys a quick swing tour, this is an old shed. It's been here for about 15 years or so that we did go ahead and renovate the best we could for exactly what we're doing, crypto mining here. So on the one side, we replaced the wall, was originally siding, with pressure treated plywood, painted it, and we put a ton of intake vents. One of the things we're actually going to be doing today is pulling those off and installing all new filters on the backside, as well as a little different, something different with a little chicken wire to hold things back. We're trying something a little bit different this time. Now, swinging around the backside here, we actually had a 400 amp commercial service installed. That was quite a journey. I'll put a link down below to a full video on that. We actually trenched it all the way out to the pole and the transformer all the way over there about a year ago. So it's a 400 amp single phase commercial service, and we are pretty much maxed out with two 200 amp panels. I'll go ahead and show that to you guys in a minute. We do have a GeoNet and a WeatherXM up there earning us some crypto token. Let's go ahead and swing around the other side. And on the other side here is where we're exhausting everything. And a little bit untraditional, and I'll show you why when we hop inside. So instead of big exhaust fans, and we tried it, we've done it, we actually went with dedicated exhaust hoods. Each ASIC has its own exhaust hood. So stepping inside, the entire shed is a cold aisle. Here's our intake wall with our filters that we're going to be replacing today, and cold air travels through, gets pulled in. Look at that, we got a leaf. Get out of there, that's trouble. So our inline fans, a little untraditional for most people in the crypto mining industry. Traditionally, you're used to high RPM fans here, screaming sound. Well, because we're in a residential area, we've replaced those with shroud kits and inline fans. So as I was speaking to, your cold air travels through your shed, pulled through the inline fan, cools the ASIC, and then is exhausting out the back side there. And we're running some of your traditional stuff. We got meter boxes on each 30 amp 240 volt. We got PDUs in here, fireball, suppression balls in there. We got our own dedicated network inside the shed, and two 200 amp panels rocking a boatload of 30 amp 240 volt breakers inside here. Other than that, this is our backyard shed that we have converted for crypto mining. We got a lot to do today. Let's get to work. Today's video is proudly sponsored by Coin Mining Central, the UK's premier partner for ASIC mining hardware, available at coinminingsentral.com. With crypto mining hardware prices at historic lows, now is the perfect moment to invest in the ASIC miner you've been eyeing. Whether you're scaling up or just starting out, Coin Mining Central has you covered. For over 3 years now, I've trusted Coin Mining Central, a company with 6 years of industry experience, for their exceptional service and reliability, and I'm thrilled to continue partnering with their team. They consistently stock my go-to Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Kaspa, and Aleo ASIC miners at highly competitive prices, ensuring you get the best value for your investment. Worried about hardware issues? Rest easy. Every ASIC comes with a full manufacturer's warranty, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. For a trusted, established, and secure way to buy your next ASIC, look no further than Coin Mining Central. Visit them today using the link in the video description below and unlock $120 off your order with exclusive discount code, the Hobbyist Miner. Plus, Check out their new reward program for even more exclusive discounts and benefits. Power up your mining journey with Coin Mining Central today. All right, so what do we got going on here? So first things up for us is Joey is in here working on stripping away this entire intake wall, screens, and the filters. And here's a great example as to why you do that. So this is MERV 5 that we're using here, the typical blue and white, two different pieces of filter. And this is after only a few months. So this is why we do this, to pull that away, because all that does is cut down on your filtration. I want to get the rest of everything out of here, the racking, the shelving out of here, so we can get started cleaning. All right, so take a look. All the gable vents are out, all the filters are removed, the screens are removed. It's crazy the amount of airflow you get coming through here without the gable vents to go ahead and block it. So now we're going to get everything cleaned up, new filters on and screens. Let's get to work. All right, taking a quick break from cleaning. Wanted to show you guys. So here is the filter we're going to be using. This is actually off of Amazon. They sell it in two different rolls. There's actually two rolls in here. And this is that MERV 5 filter. I've played with the MERV 3, which is more that like boar's hair. And I've even messed around with the washable stuff. It's just so hard to get it clean. So for the price of this, which is pretty cheap, I'll put a link down below if you guys are looking for something. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on the inside. And then here's the chicken wire. I had this at home for a project that I didn't end up doing with a garden. So this is 100 feet of chicken wire, and you can see it's pretty fine, but I think this will do the trick to hold everything on. So let's see how we make out. All right, I'm just bringing you guys along today. Nothing structured, no crazy editing. It should just be a lot of fun. So we're making good progress. Of course, there is a Home Depot run that we have to do. We need to get some screws that have, I don't know what they're called, I'm sorry, not my world, but the screws, some self-tapper, really short, small screws that have almost like a washer end to it to help hold the chicken wire against that wall. So I'm gonna go get those, and then I'm also gonna run back to the house. I have a filter box. There's one fan up in the peak that is just open. There's no filter to it, and it's bringing in, I noticed, like a ton of flies. Like it's bringing in a lot of unnecessary dirt and pollen and stuff because the rest of the shed's filtered. So that's one area where I'm like, dang, like that's an area of error almost. So I'm gonna try to grab this filter box at home. I think we can make this work, which will be good. Joey here wants me to grab a bunch of my miners that I plan to move over here at a later date, but you know, he's forcing my hand. So we'll take a look. We'll see what time permits. All right, so decided to pack up some of our ASIC miners here at my home shed. Rates are going up here. I mean, I'm probably going to be upwards of 14 to 15 cents, unfortunately, with the rising electric cost here in Pennsylvania. Sucks for at least residential. So we have the Bit Chimney, the Mini 3, 2 Volk miner, D1 minis, the Flu miner, and the Ice River AE1 Lite. All of these are 500 watts or more. They're going to be better suited over at our commercial rate at our ASIC shed. So let's head back to the shed. All right, so it's been a little while. I want to give you guys an update. So we're actually, the length of this is perfect. 48 inches is going to work perfect for us. Thank goodness they sent these gloves along with it, because dang, that gets sharp. So we cut our first one, show you guys real quick, and then we get the rest of the wall done here. So Joey's working on it now. So here's our kind of proof of concept. Put our filter all the way down, and then the chicken wire right over top of it, and a small little tapper all the way down, a little screw to hold it in place. So if we walk outside here, I'll show you real quick. So you can actually see the filter on this side, and look at that, there it is right there is how that works out. So we'll see how this works. This is the first kind of season trying this out to see exactly how we're going to make out here with this new design. All right, give you guys a quick update before we break for lunch here. So spent a ton of time cleaning all of these ASICs, getting them in much better place. We still need to go along and wipe down all the PDUs and the watt meters, but network racks wiped off, equipment. We got our panels cleaned up. The top here, oh my gosh, was covered in so many flies, got that cleaned up. We still got to clean the top here. We got cleaned up down there. Now, something else to keep in mind, I did not have the filter box I thought I would for up top there for the inline fan, so I'm gonna have to buy one. I'll put a picture up here real quick. These work really, really well, and then you can slide their filters in and out, which works great. So take a look at our filter wall. Joey's been working hard on this guy. This is gonna be 10 times easier to service. Going along here, we got some small little self-tappers, and pretty much when we need to go ahead and replace this filter, which to give you guys an idea is probably about every 3 months or so. So at least in Pennsylvania here, because we get all the seasons. Nice thing is we can just come along, unzip all of the screws, put new filter in, and I'll link the filter if you guys are interested, and then put a whole nother, just re-zip these back in and we'll be good to go. So this is coming along really, really well. It's gonna be easier to service, save a ton more time. Now I get it, you are wasting a little bit of filter in here, but the nice thing is the filters don't need to be cut perfectly. So this is gonna work out a lot better long term. All right, so lunch break is over. We are back at work here. Joey's actually gonna be working on cleaning up some of the miners that we picked up from the house. Other than that, the shed is coming along good. Let's go ahead and step inside. We wiped down everything we could. All the miners, blew them out, wiped off all the PDUs, all of our watt meters, just everything's really come together nice and clean. Can't get over how good the filter wall has turned out, which is great. So we decided not to do the top of our workbench today. The wind picked up here, and as we were picking up the plexiglass, it cracked it in half. It is what it is. I'll have to pick up another piece and we'll get that cleaned up, because a lot of these stickers, they just start to come up regardless of what we do. There's Chump Change, DJ Mines, Greater Good Mining, Hawk, Pocket Change. Well, lots of great stickers on here. Who's this guy? So I'm gonna do that at another date. So what we're gonna do down below here, I just put my S9 here. We're gonna take some of those miners and put them down below, and then we'll run the Ethernet cables up through a little hole that we have in the workbench into our switch. And then we do have a few ports. We got, a few available here. I think the flue miner we can run off the C19. And this PDU is not even being used right now, so we'll turn that on and we'll use the ports here. So progress is underway. I'm gonna go ahead and get the shed mopped up. All right, well, it's about 5 p.m. We're wrapping up the day here. We got so much done. Our entire shed is cleaned. I'm so happy. A clean shed is a happy shed here. You guys can see. Now let's take a look here. I don't think you guys got a chance to see this yet. Went ahead. Here's that AE1 light on a Leo. Our 2 Volk miners, script mining. We have our S9 here, down to 300 watts. Solo mining Bitcoin. Caspel miner. Over here, we have the Altair Tech Bit Chimney. I actually have it turned this way because we don't really need the heating kind of mechanic. That is turned up to high mode, so that's doing over 40 terahash. And we have our flue miner here, which is script mining right now. So things have turned out awesome. Really, really happy with how everything turned out here. I mean, everything is clean. We went through, updated our entire spreadsheet here. I keep a spreadsheet of every PDU, the miner, what it's mining, serial numbers, IP addresses. We got that all up to date as well. Oh, it feels good to have this shed all cleaned up. Super, super thrilled. I think that's probably gonna wrap things up for today. We gotta head home, get some dinner with the family. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me today on our journey working at the shed. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Are you ready to invest in your next Bitcoin miner, but unsure where to start? Look no further than compassmining.io. Why choose Compass Mining? 3 reasons. Number 1, an effortless buying experience. Their state-of-the-art website and secure checkout process make purchasing your Bitcoin miner a breeze. Number 2, their expert guidance. Unsure which Bitcoin miner is right for you? Their friendly, knowledgeable team based in the US is here to help. Number 3, their hosting solutions. Need a place to host your new Bitcoin miners? Compass Mining has over 20 partner locations across the United States. I recently visited their Nebraska facility in December and now host several Bitmain Antminer S21s and S19K Pros at Compass. The experience was fantastic. Ready to learn more? Visit the link down below to set up a free one-on-one consultation with a Compass Mining team member, or watch the full Nebraska mining farm tour down below. Start your Bitcoin mining journey today with Compass Mining.